3CW Fight Club action as Darkside faces off against El Ligero. Let's join Stevie Aaron and Mike Groom at ringside.
Well, El Ligero, obviously known as the UK luchador, but still not too familiar with the English language, Mike.
And for those of you who didn't understand, that was Scottish for, my name is Darkside, and I'm about to kick you in the face, Stevie.
I guess so. Right, here we go. El Ligero versus Darkside. Now, oh, wait a... Big back body drop there. But Darkside cut him off guard. Nice arm drag from El Ligero. And here we go, into the ropes now. And a beautiful hurricanrana. And Darkside, not sure where he is. He might think he's in Middlesbrough right about now, Mike. Nice Irish whip. Again, ducks down, but that time did not pay off for El Ligero. And a beautiful leg lariat. And Darkside goes to the outside. Well, as we said at the start of the show, this is an introduction to many fans here to 3CW. But these fans in Doncaster are very familiar with both of these men. Keep your eyes on El Ligero over the top.
Of course, both men wrestle all over the UK, and it's worth noting that Darkside, a huge fan favourite in the native northeast of 3-count wrestling, but here in Doncaster, not as popular, Steve.
But he's not worshipped. He's not worshipped.
Well, that's subjective.
He's well liked.
I don't know about that.
This match should be high impact. We've seen it already. Here we go. Irish whip on the outside. Nice reversal from Darkside. And wisely, El Ligero jumps over the guardrail and manages to cut off Darkside. That time, oh, he caught him. Darkside with El Ligero.
Darkside just made that barrier part of Ligero, Steve, and that could be the end of the match. Darkside just needs to roll back in the ring, take the count-out victory.
I think you might be right. I mean, Darkside really capitalising on El Ligero's mistake there. Just charged with him into the guardrail on the outside, into that barrier. And look at the power of Darkside. Obviously, the much bigger of the two. It just throws El Ligero at the fans here in the first row.
Nice use of illegal foreign chav there to kind of take Ligero out. I don't know, foreign objects or international objects, but that was creative, Steve.
The very cocky Darkside, at least here in Doncaster.
A nice use of the horns there, I approve of that. Ligero wants to wear that mask then, he wants to take advantage of the opportunity to just grab him by those horns and throw him around, Steve.
Well, I can't disagree with you there, Mike. Obviously, 3-count wrestling coming to the rescue, along with real quality wrestling to bring these fans a great event here today. But Darkside does not care about the fans of Doncaster, and now you see both feet across the neck. Darkside, the much bigger of the two, Mike. He weighs much more.
He certainly is, and Darkside and Ligero both 3CW through and through, but the thing to bear in mind here, Darkside's aggressive new attitude is something we don't normally see in 3-count wrestling, and I'm impressed, and look at that forearm, Steve.
Beautiful flying forearm into the cover, but it's just a 2-count. Both men have had great success here at the Doncaster Dome. Both men have had success in 3-count wrestling. Darkside almost becoming the 3CW heavyweight champion back in November.
Darkside with a very pressing current issue with Dragon Azu, but not tonight. We're going to see Darkside take Ligero apart and up.
Here we go, big slam coming up, and yes, just drives him down to the mat. Into the cover again, but he didn't hook the leg. I think this might be the undoing of Darkside, if I might make a bold prediction here, Mike. He lets these fans in Doncaster get on his case just that little bit too much. He hates the fact that he gets booed here at Doncaster.
Well, maybe he does, but at the moment just leaving all his weight down on Ligero, taking a bit of a rest, and certainly not a rest for Ligero, as Ligero struggling there.
Darkside, referee not checking what looked like a closed fist there to me, Mike. I'm not so sure. Oh, face first into the mat, that might do it. El Ligero with a beautiful reversal. But it just warrants the 2 count. Great match kicking things off here this afternoon.
I'm not
At
quite sure.
3CW Fight Club. Sorry, Mike.
I'm not quite sure where that came from, but with Ligero, that's what you have to watch for, Steve. Unexpected movements and...
Nice reversal from El Ligero. High cross body, but Darkside cuts him off. He's got him in a fireman's carry. And look at that. You've got to watch those stiff knees, those kicks from Darkside.
Variation of go to sleep there from Darkside.
Oh, and just a 2 count. Now, that wasn't much of a pinfall attempt there from Darkside. He just sort of leaned over with the arm. And Darkside...
I tell you something right now. I can tell you why Darkside's in such a bad mood. Darkside is having a bad hair day. And when Darkside's having a bad hair day, Darkside gets angry.
He's having a bad hair day?
Bad hair day, Steve.
I suspect it might be these hundreds and hundreds of fans as you see the fisherman suplex. Again, just a 2 count. El Ligero, known as the UK luchador all over the country and in fact all over Europe. But in 3CW, he's also known as a member of the Craze.
Oh, let's not mention those guys. We haven't brought them along tonight, have we?
Oh, they're here.
Oh,
they're
God.
ready to go next, I understand. Oh, big clothesline. Sends down Darkside. Yes, they will be competing a little bit later on this afternoon. And now, El Ligero with Darkside.
And we have to watch out for that C4L DDT, Steve. He can hit that from pretty much anywhere.
The C4L. Also, we've got to watch for that darkest driver, that vertebraker from Darkside. Up top goes El Ligero, but he lands on his feet. And a vicious forearm sends down the UK luchador that time. Keep your eyes on Darkside. Where's he going?
Unusual territory for Darkside, and he pays for it, Steve.
Now, another reason why Darkside might be upset, I understand he believed that he would be getting a shot at the 3CW title here today, but that's not going to happen.
No, that's gone to the 50-man, Steve. Mr. 50-50 Dan Evans in action here tonight.
Look at this, upside down in the corner. Watch El Ligero! Drop kick to the face. El Ligero combines lucha libre along with traditional American catch-as-catch-can style. And you see British style drop kicks there from El Ligero.
Absolutely, just trying to use anything he can, and of course, Ligero just so unpredictable. That's one of his major strengths, I think, Steve.
He has the fans behind him, off the ropes. Darkside's caught him off guard. He had those hands locked briefly. What's this gonna be? He's going up top for a sliced bread number 2!
Oh.
And he nailed it! That's gonna do it! He hooks the leg, but foot on the bottom rope from Darkside.
Clever ring positioning from Darkside, ring awareness as well.
El Ligero. Well, he just give a signal. Who knows what's that gonna mean?
I think that was Mexican for I'm going to jump on him, Steve.
Is that right?
Something like that. I'm a bit rusty.
Right, you've been studying Spanish, right? Oh, wait a second. Did you see Darkside just shoved the official.
I saw nothing. What are you talking about, Steve? Ligero's having a bit of a rest on the ring post. Yeah, he wants to be careful.
Oh, that's not what happened at all. And if I was Tony Barrett right now, Darkside should be disqualified. Look at that, the knees to the back. El Ligero doesn't seem to know where he is right now. And from behind, German suplex, beautiful bridge from Darkside into the cover, just a 2 count again.
Made him think about that one, Steve. Just held him up in the air and then planted him backwards with a perfect bridge. Darkside known for those suplex variations, and that was impressive.
He was taking his time that time, and now he's on the outside. He's got a chair. Yeah, he's out there looking for some kind of weapon, maybe multiple weapons. I'm not. No, the referee should be getting in there, Mike. He should be. We need to get rid of this chair right now. We were expecting to see a great light heavyweight style contest, a great cruiserweight style contest, if you will. But Darkside standing on that chair.
A thieving referee.
And I don't see the point of that. Wait a second!
And
The referee taking out the whip. Oh, just a 2 count. The referee was distracted, obviously eliminating the chair from the proceedings.
Fortunate the chair was where it was, because that could have been a 3 count.
Double axe handle to the back of the neck. A Darkside. He's setting him up. He's setting him up. And he's got him up for that vertebraker, but over the top goes El Ligero.
Oh. He's calling.
This might be it. Yes, he's calling for that DDT variation, Mike. The fans clapping along. On the second turnbuckle, he goes for it. Went for that DDT. But Darkside saw it coming. Wait a second. He's got it.
Oh, no. What a reversal. And a great victory for Darkside. Did you see that, Steve?
You share the passion. You share the excitement. You share the yearning to participate. But you don't share the skills or experience. All the wrestlers you see here are highly trained athletes. You are not. Please do not try this at home.